There we go. And interesting. So speaking of getting your customers on the record and potential competencies, if anybody has any that are outstanding and they know that their customer is going to be at reInvent, so we will be at reInvent this year. We'll be in the Marketplace Pavilion, and we actually are part of their Passport Prize program. So we'll be giving out and managing the gift card. So if you want, if you are in your booth, if you're talking to a customer, if you have a customer event and you know that they're going to be walking through where all the vendors are, be sure to send them back to see us in the Marketplace Pavilion. I'll show you a little map here just to give an idea. There are a lot of booths, but just to give you an idea, behind the AWS Village in the Partner Experience Pavilion that the Marketplace is putting on will be PeerSpot representatives, and I think one of which will be Trent. You may see Gershon and I walking around as well, capturing these live for folks. And so it's a nice little thing to know, oh, if you see a customer, send them over. I think last year, just to give an idea, the scale, last year, this booth, this pavilion saw almost 10,000 people come through and talk to different folks. You know, this is why they're coming in to learn what's going on in the marketplace, both on the seller and on the buyer side. So we're cautiously excited for that traffic to be potentially some of them leaving reviews for all of you.
Yeah. So Andrew, for everybody else, the line's going to be long because we're going to send all of our sugar customers over. So
yes.
Yeah. So everybody plan on standing in line, but no, I'm just kidding. But by the way, first time ever, sugar is going to be at reInvent 2 with a booth this year. So I don't know exactly where on that chart.
Yeah, we're left, right?
Who knows where, but we will be there with a booth this year. So make sure you come by. We'll have some special prizes and things. We also are throwing an event on Monday night that is going to be really cool, outside of the venue, but we'll look for invites to that coming up soon. So
yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think, thinking about like how we work together and how we scale, there's the DIY, which is the, hey, ask your customers, if you have no reviews, ask a few of your customers to just go click the button in the marketplace and leave a review and give you a review. That's a real simple thing. Another DIY is if you're at reInvent, you see a customer at reInvent, send them over. That's an easy thing. And then there's ways that we can help. As Gershon said, we are working on capturing reviews for every product in the marketplace. As you can imagine, that is a lot. So you may see reviews come in over time, and don't be surprised at that. But if you want to get 10, if you want to get 15, if you want to get a good, quick, fast number, or if you want to focus on 1 to 2 competencies, that's where then we can come in and run a subscription service. If you've ever worked with a review site, very similar. We do a 12-month program that we work with you with strategic custom questions as well. So there's some fun things that we can do to help really grow those reviews over time. And I think if I'm thinking about scaling, then there's the third level of like, oh, now I want to drive demand. And so one thing, and I think Sugar, you're the same way, we're all approved for funds to be used from AWS. So we are MDF eligible or approved. And so AWS will fund up to 50% of your programs with PeerSpot. Whether it's reviews or whether it's you want lead generation or retargeting or other demand programs. And that I was thinking is maybe the 301 level when you start really wanting to drive demand for co-selling or for just your marketplace listing.